Well, hello again, everybody. This isn't normally the kind of video I tend to do, but I just finished up the first 7 episodes of Sword Art Online, as well as the Sword Art Offline extras on both discs, and I just kind of had to rant just a little bit. It's one of those where you paid quite a bit for a title. You were expecting a certain standard, and kind of felt like that standard wasn't actually given to you. The biggest thing being this is a Blu-ray release, and it says on the box, I mean, right here on the bottom of the box, that this is supposed to be 1920 by 1080p, 16 by 9 HD widescreen. And I have to admit, after having watched it, and then, you know, I watched it and I felt like a lot of the video was very soft and somewhat blurred, kind of like a, well, let's just say a 400 or 480p upscale, because my PS3 is my main Blu-ray player and then also my media player. So files that I transfer onto my hard drive and watch off the PS3, it also upscales to 720p. I have a 720p HD TV. Sorry, I don't have a fancy large 1080p screen. I have my little 37-inch Vizio 720p in my little apartment, so it suits me fine. But I have to admit, I thought the video quality was soft, and then when I viewed the extras on here, the extras, as far as the Sword Art Offline episodes, were very crisp, and even the video in there that they took from the original series seemed like it was higher quality and not as soft as the video shown during the series. So, not really sure. I wanted to say at first this was my TV because I thought, oh, well, this is soft. Maybe it's all soft. Maybe it's my television. But no, there was a noticeable quality difference. And I don't know. I'm going to trying to show a little bit of that quality through my camcorder. It may pick it up. It may not. I'm not really sure. But I don't know how much of this I'm actually allowed to show either. I don't want to break any copyrights. So, like I said, my PS3 is my main video viewer. So if I tilt my camera in here and kind of get situated so you can kind of see what I'm looking at most of the time. Something like it. Pardon me while I adjust the camera here a little. The zoom on this camera is a little touchy. Let's go with about there. That seems pretty good. Okay, so launch that up. And again, I'm going to turn this off to the side a bit so I'm not breaking too many copyright rules from YouTube. Say, I'm a little surprised. I mean, when you pay this kind of money for what you're expecting to be an HD product, you're definitely not expecting them to give you something that looks more like an upscale. And I don't know. I'm going to compare it with. I believe I still have some files saved in my computer of a old 480p rip that maybe I can compare the two against. Here is, you probably saw it in the background earlier. This is the main title screen that comes up. Nothing fancy with this either. It's just this one screen with the moving, say, crystals in the background. Okay, now I'm going to cue up a scene. Sorry while I turn this once again to the side, but again, it comes down to I don't want to show a lot of actual video because there's a good chance that my account could be flagged for that, so I don't want that happening. So here is one of the scenes, and now to be fair, I'm not going to use this as the only example because this is a cave setting, so in a way it's meant to come off a little soft, but I don't know. I'm going to zoom in a little further here, and it just, I don't know, to me just everything seems to come off as soft for what's supposed to be HD. Let me turn this off to the side again once more, and I'm going to cue up some of the video from the extras on here. So we go to offline 3. Okay. This is a video from offline. Now, I think you can tell right away much more crisp video quality right here on this opening shot. And let me get into the animation on here. So I'm going to adjust this a little further. And there we go. And of course, the subtitles are on Blu-ray, of course, are always crisp. There's no denying that. Whatever the video quality is, the subtitles put on there are always crisp and clean. But I don't know if you can tell how much crisper that this is compared to the last scene. You zoom in a little further, and just crisp edges on everything. Now granted, this is a little bit more CGI than drawn like the other is, but there's nothing really soft about the animation. Alright, well, let me see. So I'm going to go back. I'm sorry, once again, I'm going to go over to take this over here, and I'm going to go back into the series again and see if I can find another video spot to queue up. Okay, here's an outdoor scene. Again, I don't know that this really shows up through my camera that it's that soft. And let me go to another chapter actually. We'll go into this chapter here. Oh, of course, yeah, it's another cave setting, actually, so kind of. But even then, I don't know if you can tell how much blurrier this was compared to the other animation. I'll try to zoom in. Just not, I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to pick out the smallest things, again because of the price I paid for this, but it just, for what is supposed to be full 1080p HD, this really looks like a 480 DVD up-resed to me. I'm just disappointed, I guess. Now, while I do that, I'm going to get out of this and zoom once again. And just a moment while I go into my menu. I have a few series saved on here. Say Sword Art Online. I'm going to queue up video from the same episode from 480. And yeah, I can... Okay, now, this is unfair. Because yes, this is also upscaled, but I can certainly tell the difference in what I'm looking at right now, just fast forwarding to get to the same scene. Sorry, it's going to take a little bit because I can't do chapters in this. I think I'm almost there. Just have to get to the part after the... I think, okay, just about there. Sorry about that. Again, if you need to, please feel free to use the fast forward keys to get past my mumbling. Dragon poo. It's a funny thing about this scene, the little part where Kirito explains that the nugget, the metal that the dragon dropped is actually poo, dragon poo, because the dragon eats whatever and goes through its system, and yeah, there's your nugget. So here's kind of a look, sorry about the long wait on that, here's kind of a look at what the up-res 480 looks like, and it is noticeably a little bit softer than the other video I was showing you, but still rather, I think, closer to the video quality than what I thought the Blu-ray's quality was to the Blu-ray extras quality. So I don't know, I don't mean to talk people out of buying the Blu-ray release of this if they enjoyed the series, and I want to let you know there's a chance you may end up feeling disappointed. Now, if it's soft on my 37-inch TV, I hate to think what it's like for those of you that have a 50 or 60-inch television. So just a little something to let you think about this if you're still considering getting the series. You know, if you want all the special editions and the extras, the specials, still you need to go with the Blu-ray disc, but I think in a way most people, you're probably better off just spending if you want the series, the $30 or $40 and just going with the Blu-ray, because you'll probably get about the same video quality as long as your player upscales, or you have a in-cabinet Blu-ray player that also upscales to 1080p. So, you know, just sorry for taking up everyone's time, but it's something I had to get out there, and I know I don't normally do videos like this, but just a little something. If those of you that are considering getting the release, you may want to rethink the special edition and just go for the regular edition set. So, once again, thanks for tuning in.